Welcome to the Drum Lounge Podcast.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Drum Lounge Podcast. I am your Jesus Christ loving, flam top finessing, book report playing host Jeremie Foster.
And I'm your boy from Palm Beach, playing all the dittos that you've seen in the world, baby. Right, and I got a new chair. See?
Hey, let's go. The boy threw out the old. Yeah, man, we in this building. I mean, I'm talking about in this building. We in the building, and we got a pretty special episode for y'all today, man. So just to get a little backstory, I started doing this BYOS, like drumming with music, in about 2014. And when I started doing that junk, of course, the known people that was doing it was Harvey and Ralph Nader. Like, everybody was praising them for doing, their thing, finessing that junk like crazy on the drum pad. But then, like, they were like that first class of BYOS drummers, or just drumming with music. But then there was a second class. Right. And then there was a second class of drummers, of elite drummers, who, like, every video they put out was going viral. And everybody just loved their style. Of course, I was one of them. And then there was another guy by the name of Malik DOPE drummers. He has so many names that everybody knows of. Revolutionary. And so we got my guy Malik on the show, man. He's like the creator of that dancing with drumming style, man. And we about to get into all that. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, y'all. I've been a fan. I'm glad y'all got the drum lounge. We about to lounge. We about to talk that ish. We about to chop it up.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely,
for
man.
sure.
So where you from, for real? I mean, I know where you from, of course, but where you from? Like, where you come from?
I'm learning everything here as well. All these questions for me too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm from Washington D.C., Leroy Park to be exact. So that's right there by Howard University. So I'm sure y'all in y'all schools, y'all came to Howard, right? In some type of way, Howard maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did we come to Howard?
We didn't. We went to Morgan and.
Oh yeah, we went to Morgan, yeah.
And Cookman, like the year right after us, went and saw Howard.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Howard, where Howard is, I'm from that neighborhood that is right connected to Howard, right later the dorms and all that. It's called Leroy Park. So
hey, that's a hood. That's a hood still.
That's a hood. You know what I'm saying? Because in DC we don't do gangs and all that stuff. Right. We do neighborhoods and stuff like that. As they try.
Man. Wow. So amongst all of that, like, what made you get introduced to drumming? Like, what made you pick up sticks?
Yeah, and just from Washington D.C.'s culture, the official music of D.C. is called go-go music. Like, I probably heard of like Chuck, Bust the Loop, and all that stuff, which comes from like a funk and jazz and all that stuff. But then it started getting more percussive heavy with the congas and the timbales and like swing beats. Drumline has a emphasis on there too, because some of the drummers came from Drumline in their schools in DC and all that, and then they brought that percussive energy to the go-go beat. And even us in march band, we've all played we all played that groove. And that's more like that go-go swing. And then we more have another style called bounce beat. But through that bounce beat time where it's more staccato,
Okay, 16 note,
16 note, staccato vibes, right? That was more what at 12 years old made me interested, because I had a drum set at 6 years old. I was a young kid in my mother's like African drum and dance like groups and stuff like that, and my father's Rastafarian groups that he had and stuff.
Oh wow, yeah.
But then like 12 years old, that go-go, I was like, man, I'm trying to bounce.
Do some extra stuff.
Everybody in the go-go band, you know what I'm saying? They always like, that was a cool thing to do. So through go-go music, that's how I started. And a little later on, got into marching band in high school, and then that's when I started, like, the Blue Devils,
right.
Oh yeah, Casey Go Hard, Scojo, all that stuff, and like, hey, then I didn't get hip to like Ralph and them though. Until like I was at Howard, because I didn't know who Ralph.
Wow.
None of that was.
Yeah.
My Chi-Town man, Jay Sean Clark, hit me to Ralph, and he's like, I like Keelan cool, but man, look, check out Ralph, and then they bringing the swag to it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at him like, yo. You know, and that's what really even made me create my first like brand that people know me as, like the definition of Percussion Entertainment. I saw Ralph and Harvey, and I was like, man, I need my 2-man group. You know, I'm more like start being a 1-man, but they were, if it wasn't for them, there would be no me.
Yeah,
you know? I would say that, I would pay the homage because they the big bros. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even have seen you, Jeremie.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I wouldn't even have been inspired to do my own hashtag or BYS hashtag or whatever, you know, to get into that fabric. So shout out to them and all of that has came. Man. I came to do my
absolutely,
thing.
Man.
Yeah, so they definitely doing it big.
Right, we'll forever shout out Ralph and Harvey, man. Especially Ralph, man. I used one of his pieces of music to audition for college, so and got my scholarship. So.
Exactly, and got the scholarship to pay for his school.
Right. So shout out to all of them. Oh, yeah. So that's crazy. Like the influence of go-go music in DC. So is there even, because I know there's like high schools up there that got marching bands. Like, is there really a big marching band scene there? Like, cause you know Atlanta, we got a big scene. You know South Florida, where Bryon is, there's a big scene. How is it really up there in DC?
So it's been like a fluctuation. You know, which each year it's like it starts over again. In the South, you know, y'all start over. It's not so much because it's like streamlined. You know,
yeah, exactly. It's consistent.
Closest to us is like Virginia. You know, you got Norfolk, and you got the what's the high school, Highland Springs, and all that.
Bethel,
yeah.
Yeah. You know, Virginia is the closest where it's still like rock and southern.
Wow. Okay, cool.
But as far as DC, because DC is southern, we below the Mason-Dixon line or whatever. But
I don't know what that is. The
Mason-Dixon line?
It borders where North and South is, you know.
Okay, wow, that's crazy.
The North versus South, all that, you know.
Oh, that's how you all separated.
Yeah. I failed whatever that is.
That boy said, I failed math.
Right, social study.
That boy said, I failed math.
You ain't failed I always got an A in band class.
Right?
That's band class, but basically the schools I would say now, because you know even Howard used to be like lit back then too. But that school I would say now, like high school wise, we got Eastern Senior High School, which is holding it down. We used to have Baloo, who was doing some things, and Dunbar High School.
I heard of Dunbar. Wow.
Yeah, but right now Eastern Senior High School is the top, you know, just in DC that can really, like just rep us, and they got some hands over there.
Yeah.
Shout out my young boy Millie. You know what I'm saying? I got a young 9th grader. He represents well, but we don't have too much right now. But you know,
that's crazy, man.
I build my programs when I'm still in rockstar mode, but when program mode, I'm building up like a non-profit so I can like really do it proper way and get real funding. 'Cause that's the big thing.
That'd be hard.
Funding. See, y'all in the South, y'all funding is still attached to it because the love and the yearn for it is locked in.
Yeah.
I'm sure y'all crowdfunding and whatever and fundraise, but it's still like a bulk of like energy there for that. You know, so here it'd be a little tougher, you know, on like the funding of that which will keep the kids in that.
Right. And Bryon, I know you know about that all too well. Aren't y'all like funded by the city? Like how did y'all get to that level? Maybe one year y'all was, but
I think 1 year we were funded by the city. So Malik, if you don't know, I'm the percussion instructor for Face Place down here in the farthest south of Florida.
I love Face, man. Wait, we didn't meet at Synergy, did we?
No, the year you was at Synergy is the year that I had just started. So everything about my life with percussion always gets talked about my job. I had just got this new job, and it stopped me from showing up for like during the day, during that Synergy time. So I wasn't there that year. I think I was there. You weren't there with it's like DJ Malik or something. It's something like that. I was
there with SDJ Malik. I was there one at a time.
So that year I popped up the very last day of the performance, and that's it because I couldn't be there the rest of the time because of my job. So I'm the percussionist. It used to be,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly. So Keith used to be the former percussion instructor, and as you know, he passed away. When he passed, I took over the position just to make sure I keep the dream alive, and I've been doing it ever since.
Man, I done judged for Faith Place when I was in Florida. They did some. I mean, they won, but I love Faith Place. What's the lady's name?
Mrs. Mays.
Mrs. Mays.
I love Mrs. Mays, man.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Every time I come to Synergy, it's some Faith Place students that always do some of my way work.
Yeah.
Right.
And y'all got hands.
It's insane. It's insane.
Man.
Girls got hands.
It's in the Florida water. It's in that Florida water, boy.
Yeah, so I will be at Synergy this year again in June.
All right.
Hopefully, me and you get a lock in.
Okay, yeah. Well, this year I'll definitely be a part of it. I don't think I'll be a part of the staff, but I'll be a part of the transportation for my kids getting up there. Cause, yeah. Let's go.
Right.
There's no cussing on here.
Oh no, you
man. I'm from Bankhead, boy.
Yeah, boy, go get a couple licks. Get it on.
Right.
But as far as the funding, yeah, man, we were at one point in time we were funded by the city, but now everything is coming from us. We're governed and funded by ourselves, pushing everything for what we can earn. So fundraisers, yes, almost every other week.
Wow.
A lot of performances. We just went to Atlanta and did the beatdown competition, and there, they gave us a little check. So all the things that we earn is by the skill level that we have and what we can push for. So I completely understand when you're saying like funding is an issue. Here in Palm Beach, we could do all of that traveling, while some other schools might have to stop a little bit because of, we got to get the funding. Where's that money going to come from? You got to find $20,000 just to go to another city for 4 hours. Yeah, nah, we're not doing it. We don't have those restrictions.
You got to have the bus to cart the kids, the whole thing.
But when all the money is your money, you could do anything you want. Well, not your money, but the company's money. You could do anything you want with it.
Y'all for profit or non-profit?
Non-profit.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all. So grants and raising money, all that.
Yep.
Yes,
that's
sir.
The thing. That's what I was saying. Like with the southern side, which I always love, just about drumline and everything, is because the kids still want to be a part of that, like a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, you probably see an influx as like, just generational cultural changes, but most likely it's still strong over there.
Yeah.
Up here in the north side, it's a little different. We also got New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Repping it the best. As far as northern,
Brooklyn United, they go crazy up there.
Ooh.
Crazy.
About 3 weeks.
Brooklyn Steppers, yeah,
all of them, they still hold the torch up there in the north to me, of repping that, So
yeah,
man,
that's
shout
dope, man.
Shout out to Ty Brown, I believe is his name. I think he's the percussion instructor over them.
Over there, wow, that's crazy, man. Okay, so I got a question, and I know.
Yeah.
But so there's Malik Dope, there's A1 Chops, there's we were talking about Cam, there's Damien that does the dancing as well. Who started this? Like who started the dancing with drumming? Cause Ralph, they didn't do that. I didn't do that. I was more so I was stiff in all my videos. I was stiff, just
like a
basic
robot.
stick tricks, but chopping though.
And
Who started the dancing? Exactly. And Ralph and them, they do the insane stick tricks. But then there was just this new wave of these folk doing the hitting them folks while they drumming. These folk doing the yeet. These folk doing the running place. Like who started that?
They doing the Heisman.
Jeremie, you literally been here from the beginning. Like I said, me and you were one of the first that went viral in the little VF15.
Right.
I remember that, like 2013. That was when I was in MEAC marching at Howard, and I just did a little one stick thing.
Yeah.
A little. I don't know. This man's a magician. You know what I'm saying?
The magic lit. Yeah.
I know it was the string on it, like it's an old school trick. Reunited it to people that just didn't know nothing. I'm
everybody
knows about it now, but I'm just saying back then it was still so amazing that you did that. You went viral first, like on that VF15 platform. Remember, like the old school looking.
Yeah, the Vic first. Yeah, the original one.
Millions of views and everything. I'm like, man, he look lit. And then I was right after you. I did
one-handed drum roll.
I had just learned it not too long ago before that. But anyway, a little bit after that, and during my street performing times, like once again, you've been one of the people that really seen me from like years ago, like 12 years ago now, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like,
crazy.
But yeah, I started it, with the drum and dance because the reason how I even can say I started it is because I'm from DC, and the first dance move I did was the beat your feet style.
Beat your feet
dance was just that footwork, like footwork type.
Yeah. I can do that without playing.
You got to be from DC to know about that, or be studying DC's history and culture to know about that. So
the only reason why I know about it because it was a dance group called Beat Your Feet that was in the America's Best Dance Crew. And they were from DC, and they was all.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
You know about them, Elite? Yeah. They almost won the whole thing, but
exactly. They battle like Memphis and all them. The Memphis, all them. Yeah. I'm like, dang, I didn't even know you even. Yeah. But,
I was. My whole family used to watch that show. That used to be fire.
Yeah. Thank you for Steve. Anyway.
For sure.
Excited. I was surprised that you even was hip, but yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I started that, and of course I started it, but it wasn't like I'm gatekeeping it from do it, but it was just as we start anything, people get inspired and all that, and that's something that we all gotta always gotta emotionally balance with, because sometimes you're not gonna get people paying you the homage and stuff like that. Yeah. But like when the far as coming with like A1 Chops and all that, I went to Baltimore. I was kind of like a mentor to them. Now they're not a group anymore. It's just Malik. His name is Malik. I forgot his last name, but the other one is Timothy Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah.
So, and where my problems even started with them, it was really just too often. I would say in the black community, we can't keep doing stuff to each other that is counterproductive. Yeah. When it comes to like paying homage and like you want the clout and the light so bad that you forget your roots, or you turn on the people that helped you. Look, we started off this podcast saying Ralph Nader, Harvey Thompson.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't even be doing this like I'm doing.
Yeah.
If I didn't see them.
Exactly.
Right.
Shout out to Blue Devils and Keelan for being melanated.
Keelan, I'm so glad you said Keelan, bro. That's another guy that we used to all look up to in the early 2010s.
For Ralph. It was
Keelan. Me too.
Hands in like this 10-second.
Only Keelan. Only
Keelan. Playing BD Flams and all that stuff. And then Ralph, they've added the swag to where I added the swag to myself. So I'm always been a person that cite the source. We learned this in school. Cite your source. It's nothing wrong with citing your source. You should want to cite the source, especially if somebody that look like you.
Right, bro. Exactly.
Yeah.
Put them boys on. You gonna get your shot, but make sure they know like it's a world of us.
Right, man.
So that's where I even had, because some people from the internet side, the internet don't know, but they were thinking like, you trying to bully them, you hating. Like, nah. Dudes don't understand that they just made it up. And it's like, I came to Baltimore and vibe with y'all. I literally mentored you and showed you how to trademark it. I'm talking about, I don't leak receipts on DM.
Yeah.
That's one thing I don't do where I can just cancel all the talk. Cause it's just like it's corny, but I'm a receipt person. I got receipts from like decades ago. But you give people the blueprint. This is like you gotta watch who you give the sauce to, cause end up acting like you ain't never like coach them on nothing,
Yeah.
So,
and I can I guess I can speak for just Timothy Fletcher in general. His videos did start to take off. Like I was like, okay, he's literally doing the exact same identity, the exact same movements that Malik doing, but he's doing it in 2020. And so because of that, all of his videos are taking off like right now.
And 2020 is when all the social media started blowing up as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I stopped doing the reason I started, I'm a person that's about ownership and like not letting my videos, my virality depend on the next song that's out.
I was the same exact way.
I had 1 million views and 1 million followers or whatever and all that too if I just kept doing the same thing when every song come out. But I started nah, man, I started making. See, I made my own music. You know what I'm saying? My own merch, my own brand. Like I just when you do that, it is the slower route, but it's the fulfilling route.
Exactly.
In the long run, because your success is not contingent upon
popular song,
whatever else clout they got.
I totally agree with that, and I was literally the same way. Like who's listening to Edit Ants? Who's listening to Edit by Ants? Like this random beat that's just playing. Like I just thought it was hard, so I was like, let me jump to it. Like
and I watched that video like 100 times. Like
appreciate it.
You know why I even know about the song. You know?
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I later found out that like the Les Twins danced to it on some just dancing jam. I was like, oh wow.
I saw them second after the first, and I was just like, yo, it's just the way you're playing. You know, your left hand be all the way up.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
Cookman,
gonna do that either.
You can thank Cookman for that.
It should be like. So, but like your uniformity, like I love everything. I don't know if that's just the Bethune aesthetic, but
big influence for sure.
You got
Big
Norfolk,
influence.
You got Norfolk that has their you know, their like their flat, you know, how they play. But like, and then you just that Bethune.
I mean, this is random tangent. I don't think Norfolk lifts as much as we do. Like they get a good old, you know.
Yeah.
But we
a good wrist.
No,
Norfolk could give you a good wrist.
Y'all whole shit robotic.
Yeah.
For them, to me, they're robotic, but y'all shit is like, I don't know if it was the Jeremy Foster like swag that is on the whole drumline thing, but I just saw you doing that playing style. Like the arms, everything is like.
Yeah, I definitely tried to mirror that for sure with everybody.
But,
for sure, man.
Yeah. So that's just the history of that in a nutshell. Still happy for them, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just a person that, like I said, like came to their house, you know, came to Baltimore, told them about just life stuff, and it's just like. What happens is when you get on shows, and I talk about a little bit of that stuff too. You know, when you're blinded by a certain limelight and the clout and all that stuff, and happens so fast, and you coming from like the hood or something, or Like, I'm talking about, I was telling them boys how to read and shit, bro. Like I'm talking about. I ain't even gonna say too much. I'm not trying to embarrass. I'm just telling you some real stuff. I'm a person that's gonna care. The same way I'm talking about. If y'all ever need any help with anything, like I will literally care for you the same way, and I'll stay in the back. You win. I'm not trying to win like that. I just want to see somebody win for real. But you know, when it comes to certain stuff, it's like let's just naturally pay homage to a certain thing. Like I wouldn't do this and then be like, nah, I made it up.
Right.
About that, I'm like, go to the Harvey page. The whole thing you can learn from that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I added that in my style, but my style is just a subgenre of things that
I put
it together.
Yeah.
You know? I can explain it, but I got it from somewhere. The parts where I made my own thing, I made my own thing from what I learned. This library of
exactly.
stuff.
From different avenues.
And everybody learns. You know, it's okay to see information from somebody else and add it to your repertoire because that's how you learn. You gotta read a book that somebody else wrote in order to know some information for the future. You know what I'm saying?
Just like hip hop is samples and beats and all of that. Hip hop wouldn't be hip hop without sampling.
Exactly. Literally DJing is one of the pillars of it.
Right. So one of my questions, well, I actually have two, and the two will probably lead up into some more. But one of them is just a generic question. I know earlier you mentioned about your tag, Dope, definition of percussion entertainment. Where did that title originate from? Well, I know it originated from you, but where was that inspiration coming from with all the things that you do inside of your style?
Right. So and this is the logo right here. It's like it says Dope and music.
I've seen that.
I've definitely seen. I remember that logo. That's crazy.
That's kind of hard.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just Dope. D.O.P.
That's hard.
And music notes. Like I said, that originated from watching BYOS. Watching them just have this brand identity that is a house for their skills and their gift. So I'm walking down the street. Me and my line bro Jay Sean Clark from Chi-Town. He SSP as well with me. We crossed the same time, and we have new chapter. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to SSP, man.
Gotta play the shield a little later.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Yeah, but I was like, man, I need my own thing, man. Like I need something, man. It gotta be lit, man. I need an acronym. And I was like, damn, Dope. He was like, bet, Dope. We walking right down Georgia Avenue in DC, and I'm like, Dope. What's it gonna stand for? And I'm like, definition. And I'm like, definition of operation. I'm like, definition of. And like, percussion, duh. I was like, definition of percussion.
Yeah.
And then he added E, entertainment. So I was like, definition of percussion, entertainment.
Wow.
So,
Fire.
boom.
Wow.
And then I started just running my hashtags through that. Because first I was like using like the BOS, just being in that world.
Yeah.
That's just where I just came from. But then
exactly.
My own thing. Just so I can make sure I wasn't like just building off of their clout too much like that, because I did borrow some clout from them.
Yeah.
I did borrow some energy from them. Oh yeah, that don't lagging, boy.
That
right. Yeah, we get that.
Lagging. I'm like, hold on now.
It better stop now. I was like, hold on.
Turn off. You better turn off right now, right? Doing the robot.
But yeah. I started, just using my own hashtag, and then I started building a world of people following that too. So once again, that inspiration came from BYOS side of seeing how they rep. Because they're a little older than me. I was just younger. I didn't know all this stuff. I learned from seeing some other energy.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's fine that you continue with your own brand, especially being that you had your own look with it as well. It's like you kind of took a little from BYOS in terms of drumming with music, but outside of that, you did your entire own thing. So that made total sense to just make your own brand in Dope. And that jump was hard, man. I kind of continued with BYOS because, I mean, that's all I was doing. I was just drumming the music. I wasn't doing literally nothing extra. and I was so focused on impact, so focused on Cookman at the time. Like, I'm not doing nothing else but Cookman.
I mean, it made sense because when I marched to Howard, I had no scholarship. I wasn't even a student at Howard. I'd never been a student at Howard ever. I got into that drumline off the merit of my skills and one of my good brothers, Eric Allen, that talked to the band director, to get me in there. But I'm no scholarship, no nothing. So when I say my hunger is straight from
man.
Everything, everything y'all seen has just been straight from the concrete.
That's a blessing, boy.
Y'all see me street perform. Y'all see me, even the portable snare drum.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I see that first? I saw that at what's his name? It was a light-skinned dude that was section leader in the A&T. It was KJ. Jamal. Okay. Shout out to Jamal. Once again, let me get the drum out.
Wait there, I thought you started that too.
I did, I did too. I was listening to what he said.
No, I made it popularized. I started. And
okay, wow.
To be honest, they kind of didn't, I guess, start it because you can see it in Caribbean bands and all that. They the harness. And,
true.
But once again, I'm about citing the source. So when I do a podcast, this is going to exist in history of where I got what from. I saw Jamal and them chopping, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same drum that I've been had the whole time.
Wow.
I done went all over the world with this. Look, I got Michael in there right now. Archangel.
That's crazy, yeah.
Wow.
Michael Archangel, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm Michael, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta have Michael,
Yeah, but this is the same drum that y'all been seeing me start with. The same drum.
Yeah.
I got it painted, the paint all then chipped off.
Wow.
This drum that went all over the world with me, with Dubai, China, Africa,
That's
Egypt,
freaking crazy.
everywhere. But AGT.
Reliable, boy.
What?
And I've made other ones, but this is a spiritual thing,
Yeah.
But yeah, once again, I saw this first Jamal. They was chopping this this is a chopping video. I hope the video's still up with someone on Facebook or somewhere.
Yeah.
But they was chopping, and I'm like, man, what is that? What? And then I was with my other guy, Boom Washington, who was marching. You know Boom, right?
Yeah.
ESSP too. He marched in Norfolk a little bit, and I was like, man, I gotta make one of them. Man, that joint's lit, man. What? But Jamal, they wasn't responding, man. Everybody wasn't. I just figured out, they just take off the tension rods and all that, and you know what I'm saying, just the two top rims. So,
wow, that's freaking crazy.
I popularized it, but I would never say that I made it.
Yeah.
So I just
that's crazy.
You gotta keep it real, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, it's crazy. Zymox actually created their own version of that.
I think that's still a dope technology. I would have loved and wanted to partner with them and do a six. I was trying to make some, but once again, when they're a bigger company, when these bigger companies, it's just who gets to it first type. It's just the level of capitalism.
Yeah.
So I mean, shout out to creativity, in that way, but. Yeah, I feel a certain way because they had just sent me that pad and they they went and just did that. I'm like,
just did their own job. It's like, bro, what?
Y'all just went in. I mean, they saw opportunity, and it's just capitalism holds no weight in the emotional side. It's just
exactly.
Who will capitalize. I feel like they could have used me and maybe got more sales though.
Right. Especially if it ain't no patents in place or nothing. They like, okay, yeah, we about to get that.
They probably can try to patent that in some type of way, or have some. If you look and you see a patent number on there or something, I don't know, but because
that's hilarious.
And I'll talk about patent too, because I just patent one of mine.
Yeah, we gonna get into that too
for
sure. Pivoting off the who started the style first conversation. The past few months, I did see an altercation that did happen. And I wish I could bring it up, man. I wish I could bring it up. I remember
having the thing where you can play the videos.
Right. And we do. I should have had it up. But for y'all who listen,
is it on YouTube?
Was this at the Battle of the Apple?
Yeah, it's at the Battle of the Apple.
This is at the Battle of the Apple Drumline Competition, New York. I think
it's not on YouTube.
Okay, yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
Malik was supposed to perform, and then there was another guy that was performing.
I wasn't supposed to perform.
Okay.
You say the whole thing.
Yeah. You get into it. Yeah.
There too. That would have been lit. But,
no, we there next year. We was actually asked to live stream Battle of the Apple next year, so we definitely gonna be there.
That'd be dope. So I was just invited as let me put my charger up. Hold up.
Oh yeah, do you?
That what happened to me?
But you get the robot right.
So now, I was just invited by Ty, just as a special guest or anything, because he ain't had a rate that I was charging like for me to perform. The price went up. Man, it's different now.
Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Yeah, you hear me?
That time when I did perform, it's me, Ralph, Marcus Joyner, and Daniel.
Yeah, I remember that.
Viral on Showtime Web, jump.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
like 10 million views or something like.
Dang.
Right now on YouTube, you type that in. That joint was super viral because we did that tweet and then we did like the
y'all all learned it.
Yeah.
Nah, let's pull that. Hold on, let's pull that up. I ain't seen that.
You ain't never. That was that was like 2000. That was right before Ralph released the bio stick.
You know what? I did see that. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
So anyway, back to last year. Yeah, I was just invited as a special guest. But just to be honest, Cornelio or OMG Cornelio, whatever he goes by now. It's another person where it's like, see, with this thing called like fame or like inspiration, people love you, then they want to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what level you're on, even y'all level. Y'all might have somebody else just like feeling some type of way out. It just happens when you're in the field. And me, I haven't been so disrespectful to a lot of people. And you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna try to speak raw. I told y'all earlier, speak raw.
Right, for sure.
Like, asshole, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit. Tell me, I'll be like, okay, we'll compare it.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, I basically had like a Will Smith, Chris Rock moment, where I was like, man, because this dude, Cornelio, just a weird character. He started doing the drumming and dancing and stuff too. And first was like supporting me, like, but then now it's like when you don't glaze people too much, meaning I'm not a faker, just like, hey, I'm not gonna fake be excited and all that. If I rock with you, I rock with you. Jeremie, you met me in person. This is love.
Yeah.
This is how I am right now in person. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But for him, he switched up on me. Our relationship started out with him trying to call me out on some Instagram shit in 2018.
Wow.
Because I was tap dancing and drumming, and he tried to call me out. He didn't even tag me, so I'm just like, who is this guy? And then
Nobody saw it.
See, I wrote it. I'm like, bro, who is, like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
and
who are you?
Then the nigga want to switch up and be like, nah, I just feel so woo. I'm like, okay, but yeah, it's just like you doing all this on it.
Is he younger? How old is he?
He's probably the same age as me.
Okay, wow.
But it's just weird, you know what I'm saying? It's just like people be envious in different ways, and this is not me speaking like I want to be a victim about it. I'm not, not being a victim about it. No, it just exists. Envy just exists in our community and just in the world, period. But anyway, I just got tired of him because then he started like, he has his own thing called Manifest or something like that now. He didn't copy my logo of some of my stuff, my Waywork logo. This man just keep copying it, and all that. I'm just telling him like, yo, what are you doing? But like,
yeah, that's crazy.
I have to do some legal stuff on you soon. Like you ain't making no money, so it's like it's okay if you ain't whatever. But like, bro, what are you doing? I even got this dude a gig before. Did video with him. Even he went on America's Got Talent. The person he went on America's Got Talent with, I connected him with that tap dancer.
Wow.
Oh wow.
It switched up on me too.
What?
What?
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, things can get real. People can get real Hollywood. It ain't even really Hollywood.
Bro, it's so crazy.
They can get Hollywood real quick. But yeah, I just got tired of him. Even at the double jump, like boom, the dude that I'll be doing. He started doing that and calling his own manifest jump and all that. I'm like,
manifest jump.
Bro, I got the DM.
He named it.
Man, I got the whole DM of you sending me. Like, I can pull it up right now. It ain't even that serious. But I got the whole DM of you saying, "Look, I got the other move now."
No.
People don't want me to expose them. That's why they chill out after a while, because they know you don't want to. I call it come to court. Like, we could go live, we could have every podcast too, and then I'll start showing the whole receipt.
Yeah.
Then we gonna see how you feel then. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
So, when you got like dick eaters like that, you know what I'm saying? They're just only gonna be like a leech. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta get them away from you. But yeah. I just got mad. I was like, man, I'm about to go battle Apple and I'm about to sabotage the show. I just gotta be real. On some drumming shit. You know what I'm saying? He the one that decided to kick the drum and all that.
Yeah, that's where it popped off.
I was just so anyway, for the people that's listening, I went to the battle Apple, and yes, I did intend to sabotage his show with battling him, because this is like, bro, you're not gonna keep doing this on the internet trying to lead the people and then trying to like. People will do things and they'll do what is called a grift. You know, they're like, it's for the kids, for the youth, but they'll have toxic ways. I don't like how and for their own adult, toxic, negative, weird energy. But then it'd be like, masking, be like, man, we supporting the youth, we supporting the youth. That's not
what it is. Yeah.
That's corny. I went straight on war mode. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so as you see in the video, you can just see me, drumming like straight up. I sat there, I watched for a second. He trying to act like he don't know me. I'm like, all right, bet.
You hop right in, yeah.
And then he ain't want to do nothing. He like, what you doing? I'm like, let's go, let's go. I told niggas in there what I was gonna do already, so people already knew what was up. Ty didn't know, because Ty would have tried to stop me.
Yeah.
But I also thought it would have been so viral.
That would have been crazy.
For even the Battle of the Apple and everything, like that would have been big promo. Like, this is the Battle of the Apple. This is what it's for. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, why not let this happen? But anyway, he kicked the drum. I pushed him. That's where I look. I can take the accountability for that. That doesn't look good. That is not good. But it does not look good just from who don't know nothing about the stuff I'm talking about.
Right, yeah.
It don't look good. So I pushed him, and then I knocked his drum over, and then I started drumming again, and then they just like, all right, they said I gotta go, kick me out of the building or whatever. But and then I issued an apology more for the youth and all that. But I really didn't even want to apologize to him. I still apologize, but I did that more just to, you gotta do things to protect the brand. You can call it fake, or you can call it like kind of like damage control.
Damage control for sure.
PR.
That was more a damage control side, but I really didn't even want to add him in there, but it just had to sum it all up just to let it dissipate into. Other people's like, man, you should have kept going. Yeah, man, you should have kept the video up. People won't want that toxic.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you see on the Percussion Connection, and then there was a live. I have a double-sided way how I feel about Keon Galloway now.
I just met him a couple weeks ago.
I just my first time meeting him too a couple weeks ago.
I'm not really rocking with him how I used to, because he's the big bro and just SSP and all that. But he got a toxic energy about him. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a toxic energy in the Percussion Connection. Percussion, for one, let me just get the shout out to the Percussion Connection, because I've been a part of them for a minute. That's one of the biggest percussion forums.
Yes.
In the whole, it's
probably the only one.
10,000.7. Members, 10.3, something like that. But
just migrating percussionists.
But I just feel though it's staying too on like this battling, the drumline battling thing, and it's not accessing the value that it truly possesses.
Right.
I be seeing other percussionists in there, world percussionists, all types of people in there. And they're not being catered to like that. I'm talking about it's conga players, it's timbali players from Brazil, I just came from Brazil. It's all types of people over there, and y'all just got the southern energy, which I love. I love the battle. We just do battle. But I don't I look at the loop. That's why you don't see me so much staying in drumline energy so much. I'm more because I have a program called After Band that's coming soon, and it's basically after band. Where do you go from here? Because some folks, they do all the drumline thing, reach the heights, and they become a teacher. We still need teachers, so blessings to that. But you can be more than a teacher. You can be like me or more. You know, beyond.
Yeah.
Like in whatever way.
With that talent,
Yeah, with whatever talent, because there's a lot of talented percussionists. You could be a touring player, you could be a touring tech, you can be a whatever. You don't have to just be ballad all up, do all that, and then come teacher, and it's just you're just done.
Yeah.
We still need teachers though. Like all are still teachers too. I still come and teach too. I just do like more of a workshop vibe. I don't really like school curriculum energy. I more want my own program teaching.
Right. Your own thing.
Still using the fundamentals that exist already, you know. But Keon Galloway, you know what I'm saying? You know, I give props to him where his props at, but he's toxic as fuck. Because it's like that was the first time I ever seen him have this much energy for me ever. Ever.
Based on that incident,
I ain't never seen that. That man ain't never shot me out on nothing for real. Like, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He be that fake shit, like, I'm trying to get like you, superstar. When I was on America's Got Talent, I got this. Like, okay, I'm gonna get some. Ain't never got no sticks. None. That's another thing. It's only been Ralph, SDJ, and me signed with like some major companies. We got other American drum cuz too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Major jump company? Yeah, that was
Major, like my name is on the jump.
Yeah.
I paid more money for this, but I paid like $10,000+ to get these bulks. But I spent money. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And Jeremie, I know you in that thing you thought I was operating off ego too, and I understand where you were seeing that from. You know, I'm speaking about all of it, but I understand how you could think that. But when people let me explain fully about like what really goes into everything and all that, and I just need support from the bruhs for real, like for real, I had to stop selling it because I couldn't afford to.
Yeah.
We be doing this like cliquish thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
And it gets tricky. Like it gets tricky when it comes to.
When you have a stick, I'ma buy your stick. When you have a stick,
right,
I'ma buy your stick. You know, cause before this, I was on Ralph and them sticks. DC,
right, exactly.
And the bio sticks. That's it. And then I was even signed a pro mark before Big Firth. I was signing pro mark. A lot of people don't even know. I was signing pro mark for 2 years. They had me shelved.
Wow.
I was trying to do a stick with them. I'm at the headquarters and all that.
You know, I might have remembered that. I think I remember that.
Yeah. You can write it on the drum. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
They was only to get these companies, because I have to speak about the industry stuff. To get these companies to take a fiscal risk, there's certain things. You know, Ralph, they had more of a community where they gonna buy the sticks because they cater to the community stronger. Like, no press. It is what it is. Blessings on that. You know, I can't knock that. It's business. So the company's going to feel more confident in investing in them commercial-wise, making a stick for them, and they just do the royalty thing. Me, I wanted more control. I sold my $20. This is more a boutique stick, you know, and this wasn't a signature stick on Vic Firth's signature stick catalog. That's how I've seen it sold from my website. You know, so they were just my manufacturers, and I was just pimping off their name and my name. That collaboration. This is basically my Kanye Red October.
Got you. Yeah.
And he couldn't grow anymore. I had to leave Vic Firth because they wasn't trying to let me grow anymore. I was trying to be A&R and stuff. They were like, all right, nah, the Zildjian family is in those seats. Well, they wasn't trying. They didn't post me for real. Like, y'all ain't even give me the welcome to the family post. Y'all giving these other niggas posts. These rock drummers, they ain't got no following. Y'all just on some industry shit.
Yeah. Interesting.
Industry, and I don't want us. You know, see, it gets the house nigga, field nigga energy.
Yeah.
I may look like a house nigga, but actually, I'm a spook who sat by the door. Because then I'm going to tell you everything you need to know from what I found
before
out.
You get in.
So that you can dodge the bullet that I may be getting no lashes whipped for.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how to dodge getting whipped. And so that you know if you go into that realm of that, how they going to use you and how you going to use them. I'm just going to get the information. I'm like,
hey, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's other niggas that acting like field niggas that'll hate on the niggas that they perceive as house niggas. That's
and gatekeep.
And it didn't gatekeep, so just like Keon, you know what I'm saying? Even with the Cornelio thing, he was trying to like do that. He like, no, Cornelio, my God. I'm like, bro, but I sent him the whole page of the DMs from the start, all of that. I'm like, if you don't see how fake this dude is and how random this is, I don't know what to talk. I don't want to talk to you no more. Yeah. And again, lastly, I know you guys.
Yeah.
Long with it, but
no, this what we here for.
Y'all got a great platform, and I just want to say the truth. And
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay on this negative tangent all day. But it's like, then for people to buy the stick, I was getting people. That's another thing. These
I'm gonna buy that bit right now.
These white motherfucking companies don't give a fuck about you.
Wow, yeah.
I'm gonna say that again. White companies don't give a fuck about you. So for the people that was like, oh, I play with these other sticks, I prefer these and all that. It's like, nigga, these
They pay you.
They just see you as a number of
exactly.
views in you a cattle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's some music. Yeah.
No, I'm on your page now, and I think I clicked on one thing.
We gonna talk about these sticks ain't out no more, but I'm gonna talk about the next invention.
Yeah, we definitely got to get them.
But yeah, they don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
So for people that be like, when us as melanated folks, the indigenous, black, whatever you want to call it, when we get signed, we need to blow our shit up.
Yeah.
SCJ
that's true.
got a stick. Okay, Ralph and we have blown Ralph and Harvey.
Right, Ralph. Yeah.
I hope that keeps going. I need to go buy me a pair soon. I'm buying a pair next month. Just
right. Just cause, yeah. Shout out to Jeffrey Sharp.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, he got a pad too. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, Ralph Harvey, y'all supposed to send me the pad, man. Come on now.
Shout out to Miles pad. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we don't need to be competing in the wrong way. Another thing is, in a few maybe year or two or whatever, I'm going to be trying to get a group of us, as a group of us, even you, Jeremie, too. We're gonna put our money together and we're gonna start a drumstick manufacturing factory. Cause we need like $10 million. And no black, no black manufacturer company, no black.
Yeah, a black owned one, that would be freaking insane.
But is there? Cause these white boys got the lumber.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go on the south side versus Virginia to all the way down there. These where y'all live at, these were the big factory houses. They got the land to build all the factories and all that, the lumber, all that. These white folks.
You might be on something.
Yeah, right. I'm thinking about that too.
That's a drummer's goal that I would never think about. Like,
but we
own your own manufacturing company
and put our money into it and have an investment pool.
Yeah.
And then so that we can go to the bank or whatever, get a loan, and then we have to also hire the experienced wood craftsmen and all that, and hire the CAD file people that's going to design it.
AutoCAD.
I took part in designing this whole stick. I was online.
AutoCAD.
It was during the pandemic, so from the top to everything, I designed the whole stick. And these are another thing. When you designing sticks, this is a mix of all types of different shapes and stuff. This is like mix of DC-50, MS-5, Ralph Data, all these types of barrel tip from whoever's barrel tip. I wanted it like this so you can get a solid rebound on any angle you're playing. Whether you're playing like Norfolk or you're playing like whoever, South, whatever. You know, but when I was on the live, that's all I'm gonna end it off with. It's people that don't know this stuff and haven't had an opportunity to sit down with these white folks and create something. And I'm trying to tell them, like, yo, let's not hate on each other, because we need to be building our own thing so we could be a Trojan horse. And you know what the Trojan horse is, you know what I'm saying? Get that joint and pop out like, you know, because
exactly
what we gonna be on? Just keep on depending on the next for them to see us and all that. It's 107 HBCUs in America, 107, and they ain't supporting all of them like that.
Nah, not really. Not all the black sticks. I mean, you got your Fort Valley. They support their instructor sticks. A&T, of course. Well, everybody in North Carolina support BYOS sticks. And then
who else you got?
That's about it. Oh well,
you got
Ralph Hardiman.
Yeah, Ralph Hardiman.
Yeah, we play with Ralph Hardiman, but
and the Agner, what is that?
It's just Camden
Webb
stick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've been seeing the Agnew. I just didn't know, but I'm on a goal to collect all these people stickers.
Right, yeah.
I want all that. So y'all send me all the info. I would
for
just
sure.
buy it. I don't want to like, oh, give it to me. No, you can give it to me, and I'll still but it's very important that we put the money in their pockets.
In their pockets.
Yeah.
They got stomach bills, kids, and to keep the business running. I couldn't keep this stick running no more because I couldn't the sales. I was like, I prefer this, I prefer that, and it's like, yo, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
I personally never purchased the stick, and now speaking to you, because this is my first time having a good one-on-one interaction with you, and now seeing the stick in your hand, now I want a pair. But,
right. Now I'm looking at it too. I'm like, wait, this that almost look like Morel Hardeman.
I got some. I can send y'all just for this off the love. I'm gonna send y'all. I got some personal ones. I'm gonna send y'all some.
Oh, hey, that might be clutch of hell because literally that stick look fine.
This stick is crazy. Like it's designed like some cool shit. Like it's 45 degrees this way. I mean, 45 that way. You know what I'm saying? This it's a thick like
it looks like a good stick.
Yeah, that's the biggest part to me is that rebound. Like I wish I could pull out another stick, but bunch of other sticks. Look at that.
Yeah, like just the bounce.
Even look like it got weight to it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it got weight and everything.
Bro, that might be the best stick a nigga done made.
Yeah, because I can pull out all the other sticks I got in my bag, and none of them
you hear that beat sound?
like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And Jeremy, your rolls be clean as fuck. So with these, I would love to hear your rolls. I'm gonna send you a pair. Text me or add me on that. I'll send you.
Literally, if you send me those might just be my video sticks from now on. Like,
I was gonna say they're gonna be my video sticks for sure.
I appreciate it, but we need to collect all of them. We need to have
for everybody.
Ralph Hardeman, SDJ if he still got his out. The Agners, the Jeffrey Sharp. You know, how do I even get to Jeffrey Sharp? I told him to send me the link. He ain't sent me the link.
Oh, I have to DM him.
No, I DM him on Instagram, but he ain't.
Okay. Oh, wow. I actually met him in person.
It's on a Percussion Connection somewhere. He done put it there about 5 times. Just hit it and go.
Yeah, it's just, that's another thing. Motherfucker gotta make it accessible all the way.
That's
the business part, all the way. And that's why even Miko, shout out my big bro Miko too, because I told him like, bro, why isn't the Choptionary?
Exactly.
Why wasn't it a website? Like, because he got first. We ain't even beefing them, but I had some words because I was like, buy my stick, he's like, buy my book. I'm like, where?
How you get to it?
I got the book right over here now. Like, let me.
I got it too. I don't even remember how I got it.
Choptionary. But I got it from him.
Oh no! You know what? He had a competition thing on Instagram where he wanted us to play the Miko lick.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out everybody's shit. I'm like, you gotta shout them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? People got something. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is all black percussion entertainment. Like, what the hell?
Like, I literally, I still got it in the rap and everything. Like, this is amazing too.
That's fire.
But I was asking him once because he's over here at Howard. He here in DC. Yeah. So
that is right.
Yeah. So I was just like, why is it not online? I mean, it's online now, I guess, but first it wasn't. I'm like, no, this is good material. Why is it not accessible?
Right.
Why are you going through I'm not. Who want to go through DM? Just put that shit on.
Right.
Put shit on
Amazon somewhere,
Amazon is where everybody get, and Temu.
Yeah.
He had another partner or whatever, and whatever. Anyway, shout out to Migo. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BYOS. Shout out to all the black, James.
Exactly.
Black percussionists.
And Trice. I think Trice.
Oh yeah, Larry on Trice.
Yeah, Larry, I've been seeing that name too. It just be the Percussion Connection be kind of like it's just everywhere.
Bro, it's so many. When I first joined the Percussion Connection in 2011, so the fact that it's just more than 10,000 people now is freaking crazy.
Yeah, and Jeremy, I think you put me in the Percussion Connection.
Oh yeah, I probably did. Yeah, in like what 2012 or so. But now let's get to the real meat and potatoes because I saw something online that you posted, Malik, that freaking blew my mind.
Oh, yeah.
And it is this product that you're working on.
It was out now. Yeah. But,
it's out now.
Yes. So this is now my company. We talk about dope, and I kind of shifted over. And now my company is really called Dope Wae. And definition of Percussion Entertainment is just a department for just percussion and entertainment. But Dope Wae is my multimedia production and consultant agency, and we have an apparel and clothing brand called 8+. So right here, this is the 8+.
Oh wow, the 8+. Wow.
You see the 8+ on there. People like, is this a cross? I know y'all love Jesus and everything, bless up. But it's really, it's really. No, for that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
on the cross too. You know what I'm saying? People like, it's a cross with a pyramid on it. What is it? But it's really, see 8 is an 8 and then the plus sign.
Yeah, the plus, right.
But yeah, this is a mobile drumstick holder that I patent myself. You know what I'm saying? I spent some money again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you a quick demonstration.
Demo.
Yeah. So all you
with
do,
the swag and fit. Woo!
you know what I'm saying? But with this crab claw, put it on your belt loop. Boom. And you just pop it in there. Bow.
Wow.
Click crazy, bro.
Back
On
it.
live. I'm on live. I'm about to purchase this thing right now. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you just pop right there, and this is for my guys who just ready. Oh, you drop a stick, you just boom, boom.
Wow, and it even
Get
comes
ready.
off easily. Oh yeah, that is a fire product.
Yeah, no, it just pop in, pop out, and this is made with a material called TPU 95A, which is a rubber mimicking filament. It's been 3D printed, So yeah, you just like I said, you just pop it right out, but it still stays secure in, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's
secure.
First of all, percussion instructors everywhere need this.
Percussion
First of all.
instructors, yes, stage drum techs, and
Drum
also,
techs, yes.
We have the smaller version for the drum set sticks, the 5As.
Oh wow,
and all
I didn't
that.
know it's 2 sizes.
Yeah, it's 2 sizes. So if you play drum set and all that, my church drummers, my touring drummers,
Yeah.
all that, we have the 2 sizes. So you can get them now at my website, dopewae.com. That's DOPEWAE.com. It's ready for you right there. $20, just same size, $20. And I've tested this. This will last you a while. I've had before I even released it. I already had created it like 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. It's like the new age stick bag.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we ain't doing stick bag no more. We anti.
Yeah, it's that.
Anti-stick bag.
You know what I'm saying? You can be fly, fashionable. All y'all be having y'all trip. You know what I'm saying? How you look and you just walk around with it. It's a conversation piece. It was something for the kids. You be on campus. You be going to practice, come from practice. I even going to change some clips where you can maybe march with them, but I didn't make it for like marching because the type of movements and it can get in the way. It was more for, for anybody that's standing, even in the stands, you can, put your clips on, whoop, or you just a stand-up snare player or whatever. You can do some mild dancing like I do.
Right.
You just have it right on you, man. So we got
Definitely street performers. They can grab that jump.
Performers and just
Crazy.
percussionists, timbali players.
Yeah.
Whatever. You in a percussion pit in concert band. You in a tour where you just in like a percussive little ensemble thing. It's like right there for you.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm almost done buying it.
Like you would think,
I appreciate that, bro.
you would think that percussion products will stop being created,
I know.
but no, that is a false statement. Like,
Yeah, and I
that
got
you created stick
I
holder
got something
is fire.
futuristic coming this year too. Like I can't say that because I have to have everybody sign an NDA. But
Yeah.
no, this is something technological, like crazy, crazy stuff ain't seen yet in the drum world.
Okay.
And this is something where, as I can get the budget, I would love to fly y'all over to me, like to test it and to be a part of this. Like all y'all,
Wow, okay.
Like I'm dead serious. So
I'm with it.
we locked in. I reached out because I'm reaching out for a bigger thing too. Just like, also I understand I gotta tap in with community, bro. Like gotta keep tapping in with y'all. I ain't too whatever to tap in.
You did it at the right time too, because this thing is growing. Like I'm not trying to pat myself too much, but
I pat it for you. Yeah,
the bit is growing, so you came at the right time. Like, and literally, like that second product, like whenever you do get close to launch and you want to get back on, boy, let me know.
And I think it's more of an experience. So I'll more try to like book you to perform with it. It's not going to be sold first. So I'm trying to like this. I'm gonna get like funded and all that, so I can put some money in your pocket. Like
For sure.
We gonna work it out. We gonna try to work it out. But I be big. I be trying to get us a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And
Dope Wae is a consulting agency as well. So Jeremie, y'all still performing? Y'all still? Yeah, like
time to time, from time to time.
He's still a celebrity.
I got to fly y'all a corporate gig or something just to turn up.
Definitely, definitely.
You know, I ain't even performed with you yet. So
right.
You guys, Camo. You know, when I was in Atlanta, he performed with Mike Will with me when I performed at the Tabernacle and the
I did see that.
And I just brought Camo with me, and I was like, just bring your drum in case. And I introduced him to Mike Will because I was already performing with him. And then Mike was like, "Shit, you got your drum too?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, you want to turn up? Like, I look at Cam like, "You better speak."
That is. Oh wait, hold on. Make sure I ain't leaking no information. Hold on.
Oh yeah, don't leak it.
Get that card number.
Oh yeah. Oh no, ain't nothing on
Search
there.
it up.
Ain't nothing on there.
I see it. No, I see it.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
hard. That is hard.
I need that.
Thank you so much, bro.
I need that.
For real. And you got the marching one, right? You chose the right size.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I got the marching one. Yes, for sure.
Okay.
If I'm gonna use it. Well, let me let you know what my idea is, because I have blowing up ideas about everything. For the longest time, my group, because I have 3 snare drummers, 2 quints, and then we just grow every year. For the longest time, we've been asking about using stick bags, but I didn't want to use a stick bag because I feel like everybody uses a stick bag, and I'm trying to get out of the norm of what everybody does. This year, we've been using we've used snare scoops this year because it's just something that's new to us. Nobody else does it. Nobody else will have any questions. Let me see if I can. This is a picture.
Yeah, y'all gonna be
You see how we got a
extremely
scoop
unique.
at the bottom?
Yep.
Yeah. So I wanted to stay away from using a stick bag. Yeah, but no black school is using that.
That's dope. And the sound is gonna project.
Yeah.
It's gonna call it in.
Yeah.
Go straight to like front. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
So with this thing, with the product that you have, it blew in my mind, saying that's why I said it's a new age stick bag, because it does the exact same thing a stick bag does without being a stick bag. You get to see what stick is on the side. So I'm gonna try to experiment with that on the side of my drums and see if I can make that shake somewhere.
And my patent, I appreciate that. That's very amazing. So my patent is just for the stick holder. I don't own the patent of this.
Right, of course.
You can change some type of clip or ring or whatever that you have. You see, it's just a hole it can go right through.
Yeah.
So if you have another thing that can clip to the drum, I'm working on finding something, but that's not what I'm focused on, like patenting.
Right. Yeah.
That's not my focus. The object is the holder. But I'm just saying for the drum, whether it's on the it's on the
Right on the side, exactly.
right there or something like that. However you figure it out. But whenever
That might be crazy.
once you get that and you post it, we'd love to spotlight you and your drum line on my page and all that stuff, because we're just gonna be
for sure.
reciprocating the energy. You know what I'm saying? And just Jeremy, when you get what I'm saying,
Yeah, I'm definitely about to buy that after this, so for sure.
I love to spotlight you on the drum too, and just
For sure.
just chop it up, go crazy with the motherfucking that wrist. That nigga,
Every accent about up here, here.
that shit, that shit is strong. I had that shit up there, man. But man, I'm just once again, it's just, I really do appreciate and need the support, because I'm self-funding this stuff. I don't have no investor. I ain't even do no bank loan, because the bank ain't.
Wow.
It's just straight show money to trying to get more money. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that is fire, man. That is fire. So,
last time with the sticks, like I was sending these out for free too. A lot of people too, man. Like I lost $1,000. I tell you, I spent like $10,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? I lost them.
Yeah.
Too,
Oh.
So
Yeah, if you send something to me, you will be getting money. I can cash up you sell right now for the pay that you said. Yeah, no, I support.
$20. We'll talk about it. And Jeremy give my number.
Yeah, for sure.
That easy work. But other than that, it's just this. All of us, when you even off the phone, if you have some stuff, ideas and stuff like that, I'll share my team with you. If you want to create some type of patent thing for yourself, I'm imploring you to do that. You know? So that stays confidential. You can hang an NDA. We can just keep it real confidential, like real.
Yeah.
But, Dope Wae is trying to help folks, behind the scene. I don't need I don't need the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Right in the front. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, go up, but do think of something beyond just what you're doing already.
Yeah, exactly.
Think of the next thing when our phones and our stuff is like
exactly.
What we doing when we sitting down and we create something for the next youth that's do something, So, just
that was my same literal same sentiments about creating this podcast. It's like I ain't about to be drumming forever, but I do have tons of knowledge about this drumline stuff, and so about this percussion world, and so
Yeah.
Let me just do this then. Let me just create a podcast and get people to talk or learn and listen.
Here we are.
I'm also on a consultant vibes. I'm gonna try to find out some more guests, some other percussionists, because you're the drum lounge. You're not the marching band lounge. So
exactly.
Right.
You need to have some other type of drummers there too. So
yeah.
If you allow me, I'll connect.
Hey,
For sure, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
The world is open.
I ain't charging nothing. Don't even know. Ain't none of that.
Hey, we appreciate that, but for sure.
Percussionist from wherever. I need to tell my guy Hayes Amaze. Do y'all know who Hayes Amaze is?
No, I don't think I know.
Drummer. He's Nas' drummer. He's from here, but he be touring all over. He play drum set. He dope. But just I'm just trying to help you expand the palette because
absolutely.
Drum lounge and
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
sure,
I totally agree with that. Like, it's like we don't want to have one audience. Of course, for now we're catering to one audience.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For now we're catering to that audience because that's where we come from.
You're bringing your people to wherever you're going. So
literally.
You cater to your people that's already been in the marching community, but then take them to all the percussive world, visit together. You know, it's
exactly.
your own tribe.
Yep.
And then, I would love to see y'all in person, drum lounge stuff.
For sure.
Drum lounge, sponsoring, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the logo behind you, right? Let me see it.
Yeah.
Move your head.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I love it, you know? And you should actually put the snare drum on it, like a part of the logo. Or behind it.
Especially at this point, because this is how the setup is every time. And so,
that's in my head. So I'm like, and then you have merch yet?
We got shirts and hoodies, so. But it's not sold yet though. Like it's not like a marketplace for it yet. But we got them for ourselves.
Yeah, no. But when that pop out, let me know so I can support that too. You know what I'm saying?
This man really grabbed it.
What's wrong with y'all? Wrong with y'all? I had to bring trouble out of this thing myself.
I like that. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get right though.
Yeah. So you already know everything's a work in progress. You make money, but you building the people and the team.
Right. Yep.
And the energy and man. I'm happy for y'all, man. I'm happy to be here. It's been a long time coming.
Bruh.
And we all got kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Congratulations to you. I think you're a new homeowner or something like that, or Bryon?
Yes. All right. Well,
pretty much all of it.
Both of us are. He's newer than me, but we both recently just got our own home and our child.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all had the same home connect or something, but correct.
Right.
Thank you.
Bryon had to get more versed on your page more, and I was seeing like your family, your whole everything. I'm like, congrats.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That shit ain't cheap, but you're doing it.
Tell me about it. What today they did? But they just took a chunk of my money 6 days ago.
Yeah, so no.
But anyway.
Yeah, so that's why. Hey, I'm telling to everybody in the Drum Lounge, buy their merch. Subscribe to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Stream them. Everything. These people feeding their family off this stuff.
Right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, so they are.
And also, what's the actual name for the product? Is it the 8 Plus?
Yeah, 8 Plus Stick It.
8 Plus Stick It.
Yeah.
Hey man, go to dopewae.com, purchase that 8 Plus Stick It, and I'm gonna turn that into like you talking about the whole product. I'm gonna turn that to a reel and then post that as a promo.
Yeah.
Do the whole.
We're gonna collaborate with it and all that.
I bet. Yeah. We can definitely do it as a collab.
For sure.
Collab.
You can post whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever clip. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying whatever you want, chop it up. But
Yeah.
Say less, man. We definitely will.
I'm just saying I don't duck nothing. You know, some people gonna be upset, some people gonna be happy, some people gonna have clarity. It's just I'm here to project clarity.
Yeah.
And just say that we need to not stay battling all day. Iron sharpen iron now, but we need to know who the actual enemy is, and we are not the enemy to each other.
Exactly. We're not pinned against each other. We
brothers, and we energy, and we still need to check our brothers. If I'm out of line, you know what I'm saying? Like when you come as an ego, I look up to you as well. I look beside you. I'm like, I don't think I'm ego. Hold up. No, you know what I'm saying? Because I had real tears, and remember I saw in that live too.
Yeah,
it was real. This is really real. I want niggas to feel like, what I've survived to get to this point. It's not easy too. I ain't saying y'all should easy too. I'm not here to have a struggle or a battle.
Right.
Like to hang on to. I don't work for nobody since 2013. You know what I'm saying?
Which is crazy.
I'm a full-timer. I really get booked, perform, really do this, really pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my home, whatever, too. But it's like, yo, that shit takes something from you.
Yeah.
You know, it really takes something from you, and you have to have tough skin. It's not for everybody. But I'm here to tell everybody what some stuff I've experienced through my own lens to help you just to go through it too. We also just need to be confident of each other, like on some, you know, we SNES high five for real, right? So we need to really be that fraternal, that brotherhood vibe, and amplify all of anybody we see doing something, even if they're not SNES high five. Fuck it. It's what the incorporated entity stands for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Snare and multi percussion, woo woo.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We need to empower that a lot, especially.
Yeah.
You know, we see DEI or whatever. That wasn't even our thing all the way, but it's just another slap in the face that shows like we are our reparation.
They don't care. They don't care about nothing we do.
They not. Walmart ain't give you their last name.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't give you Target.
Exactly.
What? They ain't making you the board or some shit. The head.
At all.
So we have to. We could start with all that energy. We could start a drum and percussion manufacturing stick company or something.
Hey, I totally agree with that. So whenever that starts, whenever you get to start those discussions, I'm all in. So.
I'm gonna build some shit, but it's not gonna be me. Everybody gonna be shareholders.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, so whatever you put in,
it's an investment.
We gotta, cause this shit takes some bag.
Yeah.
So we gonna have to put in. We gotta be home. We gotta be like ants, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm down for
That'd
it.
be wild, man.
So
For sure, man. Absolutely love that you came on the show. This is actually the point where we transition to our fifth quarter segment. This is kind of how we end off the episode, so to speak. See that's when it gets weird because like the timing gonna be a bit off.
No, everybody play the shield individually. Everybody.
Oh wait. First of all, because we saw this off camera before we started recording, but that drum pad.
Oh yeah.
This man said that is a Gucci drum pad.
Oh yeah.
I got the goo chops. This is called the goo chops.
The goo chops.
The goo chops.
Look at the side.
Gucci shoes or whatever, and then I was like, instead of throwing the other shoe away, I just cut it up and put it on some basic pad. Probably from
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, you went crazy. You went crazy with that one.
You know, you put the regular side, then it get loud on that side.
Oh yeah, you got the Gucci laminate.
Yeah.
Gucci laminate is freaking crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Designer pants, man. We doing design.
Right.
That pad go hard.
Yeah, we can all play the shield though. We do it.
Yeah.
I mean, like individually.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Whoever wants to start first, I can start.
Yeah, you go. You go first.
Oh, I want to yop that thing.
And then you go next.
I play it one more time because he had talked. Right? He had talked.
Yeah, my fault.
Go ahead. I got you though. I'm going to go next.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
That's what it's about.
Yeah, that was just hard. All right, man. So yeah, this is when we transition to the fifth quarter segment. For y'all who don't know, the fifth quarter segment is when we play like a band clip or a drumline clip that we love a lot, and we play it on the show. And so for today, because we got, I usually don't play any of my BYOS videos. Like I usually only do drumline videos, but because we got you on, and you're part of that drumming to drum pad or drumming to music community, like which is where I got my start from. Also, I'm just doing one of those as well. So
I want to change mine too. I know it is real easy to find.
Actually, I'm gonna do that one. I don't think I did Just Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. So yeah, I did a video to one of Chance the Rapper's songs called Just Wait, and this is like mainly chopping field. So yeah, for y'all choppers out there, you might like this one.
You did? Where you was?
Yeah.
I'm Jeremie's biggest hater, but I'm also his biggest fan. So I'm trying to.
In the percussion room, hilariously enough.
I saw this.
Oh, I gotta see this. Hold on. Was the lights on? Oh, okay. I remember that. On the practice drum, boy.
This drum right here.
How can you do that? Come on. Come on.
Damn. You like a robot.
Sir.
Yeah, man, that junk not fair. That junk ain't fair, man.
And you had a growth spurt. That nigga had no beard.
I was like less than 100 pounds.
That junk ain't fair. Mr. Ori, if you watching this, whenever we had to keep coming back for sticks, he was doing breaking them. All them rip shots. But nah, man, you got it.
That was 9 years ago. That shit's still fire, bro.
Crazy. Yeah, that was 9 years ago. Damn.
Damn.
Appreciate it.
On 10.
Appreciate it. So, I mean, I already got Malik's video up here, so we're just going to do his next.
Okay. Mine, I'll tell you when I get to mine. I ain't going to be the one I say.
Yeah.
Mine, literally all the 10 seconds.
Okay, got you. All right, so we actually didn't say this, but Malik was actually on America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
and so
this on there,
yeah, you was the first drummer, honestly, or first drummer from this community on America's Got Talent. So when I saw that,
And
I was
made
like,
it.
okay. Yeah, it made it to like the semifinals?
Semifinals, yeah.
And so that was huge. But we're gonna show the audition clip from when he first auditioned for them. And so let's get to it. Wait, do you want to give a backstory behind that before we just?
I mean, other than it was a blessing to be on there during the pandemic where it was we was
no
going
movement. Yeah, exactly.
So I actually turned up during the pandemic in that time. So
that's hard.
This is a blessing. That's all I can say. So yeah, you can roll the clip.
Right.
You can skip it wherever you want to skip it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me see. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a little interview first.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, right there somewhere.
Let's see.
Good luck.
Oh, there you go.
About to go crazy.
I just freestyled it. I just freestyle the whole thing.
Freestyle.
Let me show you how to keep the guys rolling when you doing that thing over there, homie.
One hand, bro. I still don't know how to do that.
Me neither.
I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all know how to do it.
Look at that jump pad.
Yeah.
All right. I went out there like, bro, this is my show.
Not the moon.
Come on, man. You done hit it.
That boy went crazy.
That's the move you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
My dog.
Bro.
Come on, man.
There's a level of like fearlessness to perform that comes with doing that. Like especially being that you say you freestyled that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you probably knew where some accents were, and you did the accents based on that. But everything else in between, freestyle, like that's freaking insane.
Yeah, you only get one time to leave it on the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, leave it up to me, but I would have dropped all that junk, or just had a part made up.
You probably would have turned up. You know.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, you definitely snapped on that jump. But
you know what's dope? Also, your connection with America's Got Talent, even though you weren't on the camera, well, both of us too, with Chioma and
I forgot about that. I forgot about Chioma. Yeah,
I mentored them. Like, you know, his mom and like his dad is like his dad's from DMV, but like before they spoke with you and you built pieces with them, like I was talking to them more about like how to go on the show and
okay, that's hard.
You know, and all that.
That's hard. Yeah,
I love what you did with them. Like
Mr. Rob was just like, hey, can you come up with a little snare solo? I'm like, I didn't know what it was for. Like I didn't even know that was for America's Got Talent. So I just sent it over and he did that and did it for that. I was like, okay, bet.
Yeah. So your hands have been on the show as well.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy.
You've been a part of the show, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like if you could have with the virality that you went on the answer edit and all that. I feel like you could have been on AGT.
Yeah, I could have, but
out to you.
No, it was something else. It was some other random show that was out at the time. I forgot what the name of it was.
And you didn't do it?
Nah, I ain't do it.
I mean, what with the school?
Cause they told me to send a clip of them. Like they told me to send a clip, like a HD clip of me playing. Send it to them and do all that junk. And I even did the clip, made it and all that junk. But I was just like, I ain't gonna have no time to do that shit because I'm in school. Yeah, I was literally in 2016. Like it was my junior year.
Cause you were just going so viral, and the skill is just dope. Like not just viral, but you're viral for a reason. I'm like,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I appreciate that.
You ain't doing all the dancing and all that. Nigga, marching band shit is lit. That shit.
Yeah. I was just only chopping.
Like we could be on TV. We doing some lit shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you would have hit that.
The Magic League, that would have got views for sure.
You would have been like 100 million views, I stand, but it's not too late, you know. But yeah, no.
Nah, I definitely was like, you know, I'm just choosing my lane and stay in it.
Hey,
and just appreciate everybody else.
Yeah, man.
Doing well regardless.
Appreciate it, man. Now, Bryon, what you got?
So mine, speaking of the Magic League, my fifth quarter is the Magic League. I just wanted to see it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear. Because we were talking about viral moments earlier and how both of you all, Malik, you had your viral moment that made you blow up and made you who you are today. And Jeremie had his viral moment that blew him up and made him who he was today. And you know, we're all talking about it. And I thought about it, you know, when you mentioned the stick trick you did and all the jokes we used to talk about it back then, like that's where it all started for Jeremie. Well, it didn't all start for that, but social media wise, that's where it all started. And it was all an accident. And it was just like do it after that was right after our feature in 2012. And Cuz just ripped it. So little 10 seconds, you know, knock it out. But I wanted the world to see what made Jeremie Foster the man he is today, social media wise.
I don't even think that bit is available.
It is. I just pulled it up.
You can see it on.
I'm looking at that bit right now.
You can see it on YouTube.
Yeah, it is. I'm on it right now.
Oh, that's crazy. All right.
Let me see some. I love seeing about the behind the scenes. Yeah, that's the video.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought it was only on IG. I'm tweeting. Yeah. That's how you know I don't be in tune. All right, here we go.
Magic League, ladies and gentlemen.
When I tell you this video literally screams 2013. Obey hat, Hollister cardigan, button up under it, Sperry's.
In Florida.
In Florida at that.
Sperry's in Florida. Wow.
But nah, man, yeah, this is that lick, bro, for sure.
Yeah. And you popped it off, bro. That was at beat 15.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta find who this guy is. Who is this guy? I think I followed you after I don't know if I was following you before that, but I know I followed you after that.
Definitely, yeah.
13, right?
13, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, damn. What the?
Jeremie, did you start this, Jeremie?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did start doing that jump heavy.
I could not do that shit, but it was wild. But yo, look. I just real quick want to show y'all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, boy.
Tutorial.
Let me get a good stick in this bit.
Look, just bow, bow, bow.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that.
So the pad on the rebound, boy.
Bow, 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 bow.
So it's like you're doing a double stroke.
Yeah, it's a double stroke, but it's like a sweep almost. Jeremy doing it.
Wait, what?
There you go, Bryon. You did it.
So you mean this supposed to sound like this at some point? Oh yeah, nah, I'm cool.
Or you go.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, okay, I like this 2/16 in the 8th note. Oh yeah, I can do the 2/16 note in the 8th note.
I need to grid it.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to turn my camera back.
Malik Dope, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
That's that boy there.
I got it, man. But yeah, man, I look forward. I'll come back again too. We were talking
For sure, man.
Oh, I gotta pull up in person. You gotta bring the. Y'all should also do this with Twitch.
Bro, yes.
And do
That
like,
was an idea at one point in time.
Yeah.
You know,
Because we do want to do like a live stream version of this. You know, at least once a month have like a live stream episode.
They like have the drum thing, like a banner, the booth thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have people come chopping like the drum. Have them come in the lounge and like y'all be sitting down outside or at the lot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
Bro, you going crazy. Let me write these notes down.
write it down. Y'all go to the
You
lot.
say at the lot, bro, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially in the summer? Yeah, you
Yes.
might be going crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I be in Indiana, y'all go woo woo. Go to the WGI, I go like, I just see this shit going all over.
Bro, we trying to get there.
Get this joint sponsored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I talk all this stuff, but hey, if Vic First sponsor you, if Zildjian sponsor you, if whoever,
Yes.
even a unknown joint, find a low key
Literally, yeah.
percussion entity that'll rock with you because they'll have all that noise. They can just lock in with you.
Yeah.
You know, just do all the sponsors up. You know, how many like subscribers do y'all have now? Or
Well, see, I use my YouTube audience for the podcast. And so we got 10,000 subscribers. And I literally got that idea from another very popular podcaster. Like he used his audience that he didn't have a podcast before, but he had an audience, and he wanted that audience to transition to his podcast. So he just started a podcast on his page. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. Fuck it.
Yeah, here it is.
And then once this junk get big, we're gonna create our own channel.
it's big
Well, I
now.
may just keep it up.
printing it out. Keep pushing.
Yeah, exactly.
I look
That's definitely what we're
forward
gonna
to, we're posting, you know, some of the clips when you
Yeah.
talk about the stick it and all.
do. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Bryon, and Jeremy, for just the
No
support
problem,
and
man.
everything.
Thank you.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you for keeping it real.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah.
like I said, any other stuff off camera, anything I can help with, bro, I'll be more than happy to help and support. And I will
Hey, man.
find you a next guest. I think that's
Yeah.
the way to go. Every guest that come on, they need to call it tag a drummer. or something.
Tag a drummer. Uh-oh.
Tag a beat. or something.
Tag a guest.
Yeah.
Nah, that'd be hard, man.
You got to tag team the next person in to be
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be hard, man.
For sure.
We definitely appreciate you coming. You know, I'm a big fan, been a big fan forever. So
We locked in.
really appreciate you coming to our show, man, for sure.
We locked in.
But I always remember for y'all know how we end this thing every single episode.
Put my sticks down.
It doesn't change just because we have a guest. So I always remember, if you practice today, good job. You know, good job. Here go a cookie. Here go some tea. Had some tea made for you just because you practiced today. But still, go practice.
The PayPal cup is crazy.
Yeah. Right. Hey, PayPal, get this right. If you planned on practicing today, but you just didn't get to it, why wait for something that you can do right now? Just go practice right now. Go practice.
Right.
But if you didn't practice today, if you didn't pick up any sticks, if you didn't review any music, if you didn't listen to a metronome, if you didn't listen to a drum line at least, I got 3 words for you. Let me put down my black-owned Ralph Hardiman sticks.
Yeah.
Let me push back my keyboard and my mic so that I can avail some space.
And call your insurance company because you're about to break the table.
You are trash.
Be safe, everybody.
All right, y'all.